Well, it is 4:30, and in the absence of the mayor, I call this regular scheduled meeting of the City Council of Madisonville to order, and we'll begin the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
Thank you that we're able to come to this way, trusting you to give us your wisdom, sight, that you would lead us and that we will make the best decisions for the people of Madisonville. I ask you to bless the leadership, protect them and their families, and be with us. We pray in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Jim, would you call the roll?
Yes, sir. Misty Kavanaugh, Marvin Hightower,
Present.
Adam Townsend,
Here.
Larry Knopfsinger,
Here.
Frank Stevenson,
Here.
and Glenda Wade. We do have a quorum.
Okay, the first item on our agenda this evening is the review and approval of the minutes of the previous meeting.
The minutes of February 3rd, 2025, the meeting was called to order at 4:30 p.m. in the City Council chambers. It was called to order by Mayor Kevin Cotton with all City Council members were present for the meeting. We had approval of the minutes of January 21st, 2025. We had approval of bills and payroll. We had two announcements where we had American Heart Month and Black History Month. We also had the audit report that was accepted by the council members by Teresa Jones. And then we had a business license report. We had a second reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 31.45 of the City of Madisonville Code of Ordinances related to established meetings that was approved. We also had approval an ordinance amending Chapter 158.03 and 158.22 of Chapter 158 sign regulations of the City of Madisonville Code of Ordinance that was approved by all City Council members. We also had a resolution approving any bills brought forth during the 2025 Kentucky General Assembly session by any member of the Kentucky legislature in full or in part that provides for the mandated centralized collection of local occupational fees, taxes by the Commonwealth of Kentucky or other third parties, and that resolution was approved. We also went into closed session. We had a motion to go in closed session. We had a motion to come out of closed session. We had City Council committee reports from the Tourism City Council Committee, where the approval of $210,000 for Deck the Park was approved. We had approval of $175,000 for Wings Over Western Kentucky Air Show was approved. Approval of $30,000 for Madisonville Illuminated Hot Air Balloon Event was approved. We had $30,000 for Downtown Lights and Plaza Decor for Christmas was approved. $25,000 for Beach Bash was approved. $25,000 for Harvest Fest was approved. $15,000 for Flight Before Christmas was approved. $10,000 for outdoor movies was approved. $25,000 for general event supplies and needs was approved. And we also had an adjournment.
Are there any questions or edits or corrections to the minutes? If not, do I have a motion to accept the minutes as presented?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded and approved the minutes. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Next, we have the review of the bills and payroll.
We have the total general fund of $307,423.72. Total sanitation of $30,673.10. Total maintenance of $13,736.70. Total electric utility of $88,637.96. Total water filter of $126,588.60. And total wastewater collection and treatment of $98,696.49. We also have estimated biweekly payroll. We have governmental of $53,561, police $163,791, fire $152.34, transportation of $33,226, cemetery of $5,295, park $18,328, sanitation of $51,383, maintenance garage of $8,322, Light fund, $93,360. Wastewater treatment of $20,566. Wastewater collection of $34,330. Water and filter of $58,610, for a total estimated biweekly payroll of $692,806.
Any questions regarding the bills and payroll? If not, is there a motion to approve the bills and payroll as presented?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Next, we have department reports, and first we have a report regarding the fire department from Fire Chief Jason Eli.
Thank you, City Council. For the month of January, we had 107 medical runs, 50 fire-related runs for a total of 157. 28 of our runs were overlapping. That's just under 18%. We had a pre-incident value of $1,419,000, and then we had losses at $155,500. Our dispatch to responding was 2 minutes on average, and our dispatch to arrival times was 5 minutes and 19 seconds on average. We spent an average of 19 minutes and 11 seconds on scene, and we had 1,253 hours for the month of January for training. We did our pre-incident inspections of 52. We had fire prevention inspections of 40. We had 232 coded enforcement cases. And then for our community outreach, we had 5 programs. We did 5 smoke detectors, and we had 136 adult contacts and 315 for children. On page 2 and 3, you can see a breakdown of our various incidents by the various types. It gives a better further breakdown of it. Questions?
Any questions for Chief Eli? Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Next, we have the Police Department report from Police Chief Steve Bryan.
City Council, for the month of January, the Police Department answered 3,356 call responses, made 140 total arrests, 33 felonies and 107 non-felonies, investigated 42 accidents, and average response time is 3.67 minutes. Before we move to the next page, I want to draw your attention over on the right, under man hours. We added a column. You'll see it says highway safety overtime. That's a new column because we're going to try to track that overtime. We're getting a grant this year, so it's a highway safety grant. So those hours will be reimbursed, and what we're trying to do is reduce the number of accidents that we had, because last year they were up from 2023. So that's you'll be able to track that as the year goes on. So page 2, drug seizures for the month. The total seizures. Street value $8,150, and the most common drug seized was methamphetamine. Just normally that's the most common drug that we seize. On to page 5, traffic accidents. Highest times of the day were on Mondays at 6 p.m. And then on the last page, crime statistics, calendar year to date. This is just a 1-month sampling here, of course. It's Part 1 crimes are down 43%, all others down 36%, and total down 36%. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for Chief Bryan?
What about your new class? Was you impressed with it?
Yes, sir, I was. I went out there Sunday, which was their first day, and it's pretty neat to walk in there and see a classroom full of brand new recruits, on their first day from all over. Most of them are from just Western Kentucky, but I know there's at least one from an agency in Northern Kentucky and a couple from Central Kentucky. But, they're going to be here for, about 18 weeks. They'll graduate in mid-June, and then another class will start right after that. And so it's, you know, things, we've been working on it for a long time, and it's kind of surreal to see it actually happening.
Yes, the future unfolds, beginning to unfold.
It's just the beginning. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That's great, thank you.
Next, council committee reports. Are there any council committees with a report? Okay. For new business, we have, oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me, not done yet. Please welcome Brett Roddy, who's the director of our Kentucky Sports Factory, who's going to give us an update.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good. So, we are about 30 days into being open to the public. Just want to give you guys an update on our numbers, where we're looking at, and sort of event recaps on 3 separate events that we've had. So thus far, since been open on January 15th to the public, we've sold about $2,000 or 2,000 daily passes have been purchased for about $13,771. To put that in perspective, what we were budgeting for the year over a 12-month period is about $30,000. We're in 1 month about 45% of the way there. So that's doing good. When we started opening rentals to the courts and turf on February 1st, we're about $5,000 in right now. So in 2 weeks, we've done about $5,000 in turf and court rentals. Still trying to grow the swipe passes, the 10 for 60. We're only at about 8 of those sold thus far. Our events, we've had 2 major events and then 1 community local event. Our major ones were a soccer tournament on January 3rd and 4th. We had about 22 teams in for that Saturday. We did about $5,000 worth of food and beverage on that tournament. And lo and behold, our first tournament we had an ice storm and had to cancel the second day. Our second big event was our volleyball tournament on February 1st and 2nd. We had about 100 teams in for that tournament. We had about 3,100 spectators or coaches, family, all together. It was about 3,100. For food and beverage revenue, we did $28,764 for those 2 days. Other revenues was $4,000 for the rental that the tournament paid, and so our net revenue was about $30,000 on top of $2,500 worth of staff labor. And our other one we did a community event for Special Olympics. That was a Sunday they called. They didn't have a gym, and we were able to provide a gym for them and had 2 games going for 2 hours. And in that time, we had about $500 of food and beverage done. Any questions?
It's a good unfolding of the future of that facility.
Yeah.
Good start.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, as we have some more things planned, programmings, leagues, and all kinds of different things on deck and upcoming as we.
I've had some people ask me about walking. What's your policies on walking out there?
Oh yeah, that's a great thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. We started that last week. We opened the building 8 to 2. It's free. You can come in and just walk. And we have had a great turnout for that. The building is full, and we have walkers every hour going from 8 to 2, walking either the court side or the turf side. So it's been a great addition.
5 days a week or 6?
5 days a week from Monday to Friday, 8 to 2.
Very good. Any other comments, questions?
Looks nice.
Thank you, Brett. Appreciate it. Going on to new business, we have a resolution to declare vehicles and equipment as surplus property.
Whereas the city of Madisonville owns the following vehicles and lawn equipment. We have a 2009 Gold Chevy Impala, 2007 white Chevy Malibu, a 2010 Dodge Charger police vehicle. We've got a Ferris lawnmower and a Bad Boy Rebel outlaw mower. Whereas the city of Madisonville requests to dispose of the vehicles and lawn equipment by means appropriate according to KRS 82.083. Now therefore be it resolved as follows, that the above vehicles and equipment are now declared as surplus property, and the city is authorized to dispose of the vehicles and equipments by means according to KRS 82.083.
Do I have a motion to approve this resolution?
Move.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded regarding this resolution. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Next, we have a series of municipal orders, appointments to the Historic District Commission.
The first one is a reappointment of Amy LaFoon, that Amy LaFoon shall be and hereby is reappointed to the Historic District Commission, and that the term of Amy LaFoon shall be for 3 years and ending February 22nd, 2028, and that Amy shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the city of Madisonville, and that this order shall become effective February 22nd, 2025.
Is there a motion to approve this municipal order?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Next,
We have a reappointment of Libby Spencer to the Historic District Commission, and that Libby shall be and hereby is reappointed to the Historic District Commission. The term of Libby Spencer shall be for 3 years, ending February 22nd, 2028, and that Libby Spencer shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the city of Madisonville, and that this order shall become effective February 22nd, 2025.
do I have a motion to approve the reappointment of Libby Spencer?
So move.
Second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Next, we have an appointment.
We have an appointment of Crystal Dexter to the Historic District Commission. Crystal Dexter shall be and hereby is appointed to the Historic District Commission. The term of Crystal Dexter shall be for 3 years, ending February the 18th, 2028, and that Crystal Dexter shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the city of Madisonville, and that this order shall become effective February the 18th, 2025.
Do I have a motion to approve the appointment of Kristen Dexter to the Historic District Commission?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Is there any further business to come before the council?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We stand adjourned.
Got a few minutes in between this one and the next one.